Ooh.
What was that?
I psyched you out. You thought it was going to be a theme song, and then it wasn't.
Totally psyched me out.
It was my single, I Need a Vacation, that came out a year ago.
That should be a Carnival Cruise theme song, and I don't know why it's not, and I'm furious.
It's my theme song right now because, I mean, if I have to look at you anymore.
Oh, well, a couple more days and you won't have to.
That's right, everybody. Any way for her to bring up her wedding, she will.
Speaking of, so I got pulled over today because
You were intoxicated.
I was attempting to put in my calendar bikini wax, which is tomorrow, and I wanted to remind myself of it. And a cop pulled me over. And
Did he pull you over, and then once you said, I'm getting a bikini wax, he said, oh, God, go, leave. Good for you. Thank God.
P.S. I almost went there, but I did say, I was like, I'm getting married in a few days. I'm just crazy.
See, any chance for you to bring it up? You brought it up to a fucking cop.
I'm sorry. I don't want to pay for a $350 ticket. Thank you very much.
How much is your bikini wax? It's probably up there. It's probably about $550. Dun dun dun.
Dun. Do we have any sound effects here? No, we do not.
No, we'll get some.
No.
I can fart for you.
Okay.
I've been holding it in traffic.
We're good. No, we're good.
Why did I hold it in traffic? I should have just let it out.
You held it in traffic?
Yeah, you know what it was? I was listening to a podcast, another podcast, and
I've never heard of other podcasts.
Me neither.
Yeah.
No, I didn't feel like farting because I felt like they would hear it. Is that weird?
Yes. So
Perfect.
See, you know how you talk about because you do mention actually in the description of this podcast that you have a lot of friends and most of them in your head.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're in your head, they're not actually like real.
Oh. Well, speaking of in my head, I was looking through some of the comments on the podcast.
Okay.
And most of them are, wow, you guys, you have a lot of time on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
And,
It's true.
And but there was one that said, you guys don't talk about your real life enough. Like, tell us more about your real life. And then, so I sat in the car holding my fart.
You were depressed because this is your real life?
Well, I was thinking, I was like, okay, so I'm going to talk, you know what, today's going to be about our lives.
Oh, God.
And then I realized I don't have one.
Yeah, no, I do.
Yeah,
No,
but your
no.
life is me.
Well, but here's the thing. I'll tell everybody a secret. You know what has been amazing? I love Lisa Schwartz because she has been your girlfriend. All of a sudden, you acknowledge weekends.
I do.
And sort of business hours.
Sort of.
Weekends, though, definitely. Like, there used to be, like, no line. Like, it was just 24/7. And now we have, like, a lovely, pretty, if you mess this up, I will kill you.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's starting to...
Lisa Schwartz is his girlfriend, if people don't
yes,
know.
Yeah, I'm not gay. Shocker of the year. I actually talked about that yesterday with somebody. They were hinting around to it, and they kept saying, so, like, being a YouTuber, do you get, like, a lot of, like, action from
in your butt?
Yeah. Do you get, like, is your butt constantly working?
Like, freaking out. Like,
is your butt,
sore?
like, is the thirst of your butt constantly quenched? And I... Ooh, that's a visual. And then I was finally like, well, you know, I have a girlfriend, and they literally went, oh, really? Oh, great, cool, perfect. What's her name? No, yes, we don't have a life, but we actually got into a fight the other day because she got mad at me for me getting mad at you.
Good.
So,
I love her. God, I love her. Go.
I was constantly texting you, asking you questions about this video we're shooting, and you were not responding.
First of all, that never happens. That's the polar opposite. You never respond to me.
I mean, well, yeah, but I don't have to. But you have to respond to me. It's like God. It's like you pray to God, and He never answers.
No.
But you have to pray to Him.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Sure.
So anyways, I was like, Lisa, she's not responding. And Lisa goes, she's getting married. I was like, I don't give a shit.
She doesn't.
Because first of all, I mean, this is going to be one of how many marriages? Probably like 10. It's going to last how long? Probably like a week until the next podcast. We'll have him on as a guest. He'll tell us everything that happened. No, but I was getting really frustrated. And then Lisa goes, give her a break. So I said, you know what? I'm going to. I gave you about 5 minutes and you still didn't text me back. So I called you.
I was like, I don't recall this break at all.
So that's our life, guys. Me constantly texting, nobody answering.
The best is, did we talk about this? I don't remember, but the best was recently when you said to me, you were like, I purposely text you back like the meanest and rudest things, and you never you never comment on it. And I was like, because you've never done anything other than that.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like all of a sudden one day you were like being mean, and before you were being like really nice. It was like, so it wasn't like I didn't know this was like a thing other than normal.
It's kind of an abusive relationship, and it's nice that people are starting to finally hear it now, because you can't really tell how abusive I am in vlogs. But in podcast world, I'm an asshole. Okay, so let's
I'm in a lot of
move on
therapy.
to the Uggs of the day. Which, by the way, last podcast we forgot to do together. We got to remember to do that. It makes all the difference.
Okay. Well, this is going to be ready. The first, ready?
Okay.
Kim Kardashian had a baby.
Sorry, wait, I'm vomiting. Let's call that the
Oh.
daily barf of
Like,
the
I
day.
don't really have much else to say about it. Like, I just, like, I feel... Like, I'm just imagining all the outfits and the People magazine spread that I'm going to buy, by the way. And
by the way, I mean, the mom has a talk show now, which
and the mom
means
has a
the
talk
baby's going to be on the talk
Oh
show.
God! And we're gonna be talking. Kim's gonna have a really serious moment on her show where she talks about how it's really hard because her child's half black, so she doesn't really know what to do with her hair.
Do I braid it? Do I shave it off?
Like, it's just really hard. It's like she's like, this is a cultural thing I'm learning.
What is Kim Kardashian? Is she half black?
No, she's Armenian.
No. Is she what
Yeah.
Rebecca Black is? They look similar.
I don't think we ever asked
Rebecca Black has
what
made
she
a
was.
little less of a sex tape. She hasn't had sex with as many black guys. She did probably with that guy in that
She's
van.
15. Stop it.
She's growing up. She's almost
She's
16.
not.
She
She's-
told us, when I asked her, I said, how old are you? She said 15. I said, that's so young. She's like, I'm almost 16. As if when she turned 16, we could talk about dicks to her.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
Well, I have an Ugg.
Oh, okay. Excuse
Now,
me.
this is an Ugg that I just realized a few days ago. I was with Lisa and we ran into a child. I'm not going to say why or how, but we ran into a child.
Like in your in your
With my car, I hit
like,
the child.
Okay.
It was dying on the side of the road.
Okay,
and I
great.
said, oh, I should probably ask what its name is.
Uh-huh.
No, but this child was probably 6 years old. And I was taking a picture of something. And the kid turns to me and goes, oh, are you Instagramming? And first of all, how does a 5-year-old, 6-year-old know what Instagram is? Which
Right.
is terrifying.
Mhm.
Second of all, I was embarrassed because, yes, I was. And it was a picture of my salad. So
Oh,
then,
the soup plantation salad.
Yes,
I
it was.
saw it. It looked amazing.
and the 6-year-old girl goes, oh, how many followers do you have? I mean, first of
Stop.
all, it was almost like one of those contests where it's like, how big is your dick? And this kid slapped her huge dick on the table and was like, a 6-year-old who goes, oh, I have 125,000.
No.
Her dick was almost as big as mine.
Really?
And I said, okay, little big dick, why do you have so many followers? And she goes, oh, I'm a cheerleader. And I'm like, oh, really? And she shows me her Instagrams, which are like, first of all, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but like, she's like sexy.
You're disgusting.
I know. Listen, we've talked about pedophilia
No, this
before.
is Shane. Like, do not say this, and I don't even want to talk about it. Like, you will get arrested. Like, he kind of can.
Listen,
he has this
allegedly-
justification for pedophilia,
Okay.
and it's so disturbing. And like, I just pretend that he doesn't.
Okay, wait,
and,
no,
like-
no. Let me explain. Let me
No.
explain.
Oh God.
Here's my justification for pedophilia.
I can't.
Okay, first of all, let me just say, having sex with children or touching children or anything of that nature is terrible, and you
Sure.
should not do it.
But
But here's my thing. People have foot fetishes. People have fetishes about, everything. And there's websites on the internet where they can look at that weird, creepy shit and jerk off to it. Okay, fine. Everybody do your thing. So why is it when somebody looks at Google's like naked baby on Google and jerks off to it, they can get arrested? I don't understand that.
because there's a naked because somebody took a picture of a naked baby.
But
And
I
they
mean-
don't. And then, by the way, they're not googling naked baby. They're googling like. I'm not gonna say what they're googling. I mean, I watch a
it's-
lot of Law and Order.
But here's
so,
the
like,
worst part of it. I actually went to Google and I'm like, I
Oh,
kind of
God.
want to see.
You're
I
gonna
don't
get
wanna-
arrested.
I know, but I didn't want to see child porn. But I just wanted to see, like, okay, let me just pretend. Let me pretend like I'm a pedophile for a sec.
Okay. By the way, just for the record, police. I have nothing to do with this. I didn't know this. Like, you can literally get arrested for
I
saying.
know.
this.
Listen, let me finish.
Sorry.
So I typed in naked baby. First of all, I don't understand why anybody would be turned on by that.
That's the first good thing you said.
But they were sexy.
You're disgusting.
I'm kidding. Okay, back to the Instagram. So I look at this little girl's pictures, and she had makeup on. She had her tongue out. She was doing like the peace sign. She was doing a backflip, and one of them she was in the shape of a pretzel, and she put #NoFilters, #pretzel. I mean, like, I'm not making this up. Why are children?
Was she really 6 or was she like 9?
She was 6.
She must have been like 10.
No, I asked her. Her bio on Instagram is "I'm 6, bitch."
Stop it.
No, so why? Oh, first of all,
Is she like Honey Boo Boo? Is she fat?
no, she was like the skinny little sexy 6-year-old.
All right, can we please move on?
No,
from this?
so that's my Ugg. Why
What?
are children having Instagrams, and why do they almost have as many followers as I do?
That's your ugh. Mine is.
Okay, fine, move on. But I'm seriously.
I don't know. I don't have an
I'm
answer. for
ugging
you.
out about
It's disturbing on so many. By the way, they're all your followers probably. Like they're all. That's who's following you.
Who, 6-year-olds?
Uh-huh.
No.
Maybe.
Oh my God. Hashtag yum.
Can we talk about thin bathroom doors? I mean, right, everybody?
Wait, what?
The other day, we had a meeting, and traffic in LA, don't get me started. Ugh. I get there, I have to pee so badly. I meet these people, and I go into the bathroom in Shane's house, and like, I had to pee, like, it was like the longest, I was just like, I'm drinking a lot of water to keep the skin hydrated for the wedding. I mean, it was like a 20-minute pee, and it's so mortifying because, like, I could hear you guys, so you could hear me, and like you're listening.
Oh,
to me
we
pee.
heard you.
I know.
You. First of all, it sounded like you were dumping a gallon of milk.
I
out
understand.
Into how thick is your urine?
That was a heavy stream.
What is wrong?
Can
you explain to me how girls pee? Because I've never seen the actual act of a girl pissing.
I don't believe that. I'm sure you've Googled it.
I've seen a baby pissing.
You're so funny.
No, so when I pee, I have a little pee hole, and it
Uh-huh.
comes out of the pee hole, and that's good. And
Uh-huh.
sometimes I wipe the pee hole with the tip. I wipe the tip of my penis with toilet paper just to make
Oh,
sure it doesn't drip on my
interesting.
pants.
Oh no, it's nice. It's very courteous of you.
Now, how does a girl do it? Because I've heard a lot of girls peeing, and they all sound different. Yours sounded like somebody was puking.
Right.
So does that mean your pee hole is the size of an open mouth?
Maybe. I'm not really. I haven't measured it.
Does pee just come out of your vagina?
I mean, generally speaking.
But does it come out of like a different part of your vagina?
Oh my God. Yes. Really?
I don't know these things.
Yes, it's a different hole. Okay.
It
Yes.
is?
Oh my God.
Is that the hole you put a tampon in?
No. You really don't know this?
No.
Oh God. This is like when I was like, I remember so well when I was like in 7th grade, this guy I knew was like, I don't understand when girls get their period, why they don't just put a piece of tape up there. And I was like,
Yeah.
you probably would think that.
He's a genius.
Oh my
For
God.
you, it needs to be like a few pieces of
This-
masking tape.
This is what it's just like, so it highlights how men know nothing about lady parts, except that guy was in 7th grade.
I know how to put my arm in a lady part.
You're disgusting.
I'm kidding.
I
I've
mean,
definitely
we have
Googled that,
children.
though.
No, yes, it is a different section. It's in front of the place where you put the tampon.
Interesting.
Are we done with that?
Um,
I brought it up, so I apologize.
we're done. I'm going to cut off your Uggs.
Really?
I
Oh my
know
God,
Oh, no. Why? Is it really good?
Well, I mean, it's like
I have something really important to talk about. Okay, give me your Ugg. We'll go fast.
There's just one. Like, I can't not bring up Fair Abraham.
No, again?
I can't
Every
not.
episode? Okay, fine. Bring it up.
Okay, no, this is gonna be dated by the time this goes up, but I just want to just say, Charlie Sheen, I love you.
Oh, okay. Wait. Can I read it?
Yeah, it's at the top.
I'll
here.
read it as fair.
And then her response is at the.
she
'cause
responded?
Yes, she responded.
Okay. So, oh my God, this is amazing. So, Charlie Sheen, as you guys know, we talked about this last week, or last whenever.
Podcast.
Farrah Abraham told everybody that her and Charlie Sheen were texting and talking about going out on a date. Charlie Sheen responded with this. Hey, you desperate guzzler of stagnant douche agua. The fuck does that mean? I don't know, but I like it.
I love it.
I truly do not recall giving you permission to globally reveal any communication between us. I mean, first of all, that sentence sounded like a presidential...
It's amazing.
Okay. Congrats on surviving your lobotomy, and an even bigger congrats, with a Z, on the recent attempt at porn. Your daughter must be so proud. Please send my number to Middle Earth, and if allowed, eagerly follow into said abyss and slam the door behind you. The world will collectively sigh as the pungent memory of you vanishes into the pedestrian troposphere of lame suck and zero life. Oh, and I'm sure I'll waive the cover charge when they see your tranny boobs and 5 o'clock shadow. Bye, Charlie Sheen.
I mean, it's so genius.
First of all, he could have easily been talking to Shanae with the tranny boobs and the 5 o'clock shadow. But, I mean...
It is spectacular.
It's really mean, and I like it.
And I love it. And I'm just, you know what, Charlie Sheen, like, how is he able to be like the worst person and the best person all at the same time?
You know what? How do people forget how crazy he went?
I don't think anybody's forgotten, because this is the part of the crazy of him that people like, though. Like, he's not, I don't know if he's on drugs, but like he seems less on drugs now, and he's just, I mean, that is just, I mean, everything about it is so great. Like, he's not even, it's not like he's denying communicating with her. He's not like, he's probably like, yeah, I would have gone out with you, but like, who releases lame text messages to the public, you loser?
Farrah Abraham does.
Farrah Abraham does.
So let's all, you know what? This is the last time we're going to talk about her.
Really?
Leave us a comment on iTunes and let us know if you want us to stop talking
There's
about
no
Farrah
way.
Abraham.
I'm not making any promises.
Well, this is okay. The last thing I'm going to say about her, though, is I'm going to really quickly read her response. It's really long, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'll read this part. That's right.
That's right, Charlie.
Wait, what's her voice?
That's good enough.
Nah, she talks like this.
Yeah.
That's right, Charlie. You never did tell me I could share my text with anyone. It looks like you have control issues because I can do whatever I want, and I want to hide nothing. I think all the drugs, fame, money, alcohol, and whores mess with your head because your bashing response to me is really uncalled for and makes zero sense. You sound like you have mental issues. And then in parentheses, hints, maybe you need some anger management counseling. Look at her. She used a pun. Isn't his show called Anger Management?
Oh, it totally is.
Nice, Farrah.
Good
She did some
job.
Googling on that.
Well done.
So for an old train wreck like yourself, you sit in your own pedestrian troposphere of lame suck and zero life. Enjoy your dwindle, and I wish you all the best, being a good male figure to your children who really need a good male figure in their lives. Okay, first
That's
of
a little
all,
redundant. She could have
what is a dwindle?
I don't.
Enjoy your dwindle?
I think dwindling is.
She learned new terms from being in porn.
I don't know.
Is that like a porn term?
Maybe. I don't know.
She's
You
like,
tell me.
oh, listen, I don't do it up the butt, but I dwindle. Like, what? Oh, this is Paris, by the way. Hey, guys. Paris here. Once in a while, like, I don't let anybody go too far.
New.
But I'm always down for a dwindle.
I mean, who's not, right?
Oh, my God. Sometimes I like to tumble and then dwindle. You know, like, I'll be on Tumblr, and then somebody's like, post a picture of your dwindle. And I'm like, stop it. Okay, retweet.
Anyways, I mean, this is just embarrassing and ridiculous.
I think your Farrah is really good, though.
My Farrah?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really good, too. Let's have her on the show, and I'll talk to her as her.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, you know, how much money? We probably, every time we talk about her, she probably raises her price like another $5,000.
Oh, God.
Her to get on the show.
By the way, somebody on Twitter said, hey, if Lindsay Lohan actually costs $5,000, they'll pay for it.
For real?
Yeah, somebody's offering to pay Lindsay to come on the show, and I am accepting that offer. If we got Lindsay Lohan in here,
I would dwindle the shit out
I mean,
of her.
I would dwindle the shit out
I
of
would
her.
dwindle her till she threw up.
Like, I wonder what her face looks like in person.
Oh, my God, like a float, like
But
a
I feel
parade
like-
float.
Do you think it's I feel like it's better in person than it is, like, on... I feel like cameras make...
No.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I want for the best.
She looks like that fish in Finding Nemo, like not Nemo, but the other one that like blows up when you touch it,
Yeah.
which is what she does. She blows when you touch her. You
know
what I'm saying? Zing.
Yeah,
Last thing I want to talk about before
you had enough, right?
well, it's not really an ugh. It's more of a something I just want to bring to everybody's attention.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was reading a lot of the comments, as I said earlier, and one of them said that that they wanted to hear something that they've never heard before. And you said that on the last show. You said, "Oh, Shane, tell us something that nobody else knows."
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is something that nobody else knows, and I talked about it on another podcast a few days ago, and then I felt bad because I'm like, I should have told you guys first.
I'm like nervous. What is this?
I know, I'm pregnant.
I
From
knew-
dwindling.
I mean,
no,
I could tell.
this is something that you know, and my mom knows, and Lisa knows, and I just want to talk about it. So, about 3 years ago, and there's a reason I'm telling you this. About 3 years ago, I had a surgery and I told everybody, well, I kind of explained what it was, but I didn't really. Basically what it was I lost 200 pounds or however many pounds, whatever. I lost a Lindsay Lohan. I lost a Farrah Abraham vagina lip, basically. And after that, I had like 15 pounds of extra skin on my body, and it was horrible. And I kind of looked like, well, probably what Lindsay Lohan probably looks like underneath those clothes. Lots of skin, lots of damage. So I was really, really depressed about it for about 3 years, and I finally got enough money to get rid of it. And they did. Now, the problem that I'm bringing up was before I got rid of it, I had to wear a girdle. Now, the reason I'm bringing
we
this
can
up...
laugh now.
Oh, we can laugh now.
Laugh.
And it wasn't... The reason I bring this up is because I passed a cart in the mall for man girdles, or myrtles. They just came out, like a year ago. And I was fucking furious. Because when I was going through this trauma, they didn't have man girdles. So listen to what I had to do. I had to create girdles out of things around the house. So I literally took my mom's panties, which were extra tight for, I don't know, like her muffin top?
Spanks? Like her
Like a
Spanx?
spank panty. And I cut the crotch. And then I lifted that over my man breasts. to squish them down.
Didn't the doctor give you something?
No, this was before I got it removed.
Oh.
Yeah. So like basically, I didn't want anybody to know I had all these flaps of skin.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I would wear a
get
bunch
it.
of girdles. So I would put the flap over my tits, and then I would take my this one's the best. I would take one of my mom's swimsuit from the 80s. It was a one piece.
I'm getting a visual.
Okay, and I put it on under my clothes, and I put that flap on, and so literally, if I took my shirt off anywhere, I would have a fucking swimsuit from the 80s, which was like neon green. Oh my God. My mom's panties around my breast tissues. And then sometimes I would take another pair for panties.
You probably had
that I cut
amazing
up.
cleave.
I had kind of good. Listen, here's the other thing. Sometimes, like, if I'd squish my boobs together in my mom's swimsuit, I was like, damn, that's kind of sexy. So, yes, that is kind of an ugh for me, but also a revealing thing because I've never really told you guys about that. But it was very depressing. It was horrible. And that's honestly the reason I wanted to have Josh Peck on the show. And he said no, but I wanted to have him on because I was watching Drake and Josh the other day. All these things are happening this
Well,
week.
we don't know if he got any surgery or anything, and we should.
Well, we're not going to say he did, but
Sure.
I saw him wearing a girdle in one of the episodes
Oh, you-
under his shirt. And I knew it was a
like
girdle.
on accident.
I mean, he was wearing it because he had all the loose skin because he lost a bunch of weight. And I was like, oh my God, he's wearing a girdle. Somebody out there knows what I'm going through. So I wanted to talk to him about that.
But you only knew it was a girdle because you knew. It's not like he.
Nobody
was
else
telling-
would have known.
Nobody else would have known.
But I knew because I could tell when somebody's wearing a girdle, a guy who has like loose skin, it kind of looks like they have really long pecs. Does that make sense? Like their nipples are really far down. So eventually I'll let you guys see the before and after pictures because
I mean, really,
they're
I think
online
I think
somewhere.
I think that's not necessary.
I'll
You
put them on. I'll dwindle them.
I don't think you should dwindle everything. Do you know what I mean? Like I get it. Like we're all about like mystery's good.
Yeah,
You know
but I
what
want to
mean?
let you know it's been a few years since I got that surgery, and I never really talked about it, and I want to talk about it here because we're personal here. You guys are my friends, except for Lauren.
This doesn't mean I have to dwindle, do I?
Oh God, are you wearing a girdle right now?
No, I'm not. Actually,
Is that why your breasts look so long?
No, but I was so pissed. So wedding. So when I was trying on my dress, I was spinning a lot and I had lost weight, but like spinning makes your butt bigger. And so the ladies in the, like my dress was tight. And so the ladies in the store, like they just think I gained weight. And I was like, bitches, I did not gain weight. And then she looks at me, she's like, so maybe you can wear Spanx for your wedding. And I was like, motherfucker, I haven't eaten bread in like 3 months. I am not wearing Spanx.
But if you need them, my mom has an extra swimsuit,
No,
which
you-
by the way had Mom, I'm sorry, but it had like a little spot of blood in the crotch.
You were so, stop it.
Which was from the 80s, back when she had periods. And I literally,
Oh
like,
my
so at one point I'm like, wow, I'm touching my mom's blood with my balls. That was a moment. I love you, Mom. Okay, so guys, we're going to take a little short break. And when we come back,
We have a guest.
Kingsley.
Kingsley.
It's Kingsley, bitch. That's his YouTube name.
It is. It is. I looked it up.
He is one of my favorite YouTubers and probably one of your guys' favorite YouTubers. And we're going to talk about celebrities and how we got started. And we're also going to be reading one of your guys' comments. So leave some comments. Maybe we'll read it. All right. See you guys soon. Bye.
Bitch is over and I'm sick of it. Listen, anybody that's deserving and that you're a slut, you can slut too.
Wow. First of all, that theme song trumps our shitty ass theme song.
Beyond.
So if you guys didn't know from that sound, it means he's here. It's Kingsley, bitch.
I am here.
Yay!
Claps for everybody.
Claps.
Clap for yourself.
I am clapping for myself.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. We've never met.
We haven't.
Have we? No.
No, we've tweeted each other.
We have
haven't
tweeted.
met
Ooh,
in
what have you
person.
guys tweeted?
Oh, just
Oh,
pictures.
Well, I think we both hate celebrities / love celebrities. So most of our tweets are about celebrities, right?
Yeah.
Like
And
every time you stick up for somebody, I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
You stick up, I mean, you've stuck it up for, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Certain celebrities I just don't quite understand. Which, by the way, speaking of celebrities and all these things, we're going to get to know you, but we also need to teach Lauren some things because when we talk together, like terms are going to start flying out. And
I will not understand anything. But I think I speak for like the general public. Like, you know, in the lingo, you know, I think the public doesn't understand lingo.
Okay. Well, me and Kingsley are both black, so we get
Okay,
it.
right.
You're not as black. So now the term stan,
Okay.
you use that a lot. Now explain
Wait,
to
use it
Lauren.
in context, please. Use it in a sentence.
I stand for Britney Spears.
So it's
S-
not like stand. It's
is-
not like he's lazy and he dropped the D.
STAN.
STAN. Is that something you made up?
No, it came from an Eminem song. that he wrote called Stan about like this
What?
crazy obsessive fan. Mhm.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
but
thought
that-
it was, no, I thought it meant super fan.
No, it does.
Oh.
But that's what the song was about. The song was creepy, actually. It was
That was
like
the one
about
where-
being obsessive.
Yeah, where he wanted to kill himself or something.
No, it was where that person was like stalking him or something like that.
No, I remember that song, but he didn't use it as like.
The name of the song was Stan.
Yeah, no, I
and
remember
that's what
this.
the song was about. And so people now use it like to say they're obsessed with like somebody.
I stand with. Okay, but Eminem didn't do that, so don't blame him.
Oh no, we just took it out of context. And owned it.
By the way, I'm just gonna throw this out there. You have a very sexy voice.
I know.
Me?
Yeah, it's like
What?
it's like Chef from South Park.
What
Like
the
a little-
hell?
and you were like, yeah,
I know.
Stan.
I
Oh
know.
my gosh,
I
I've never
like-
heard that before.
No, it's
Oh, I think you have.
oh,
Lauren,
I-
keep your dick in your pants, Lauren.
Sorry.
Yeah, so Stan. So we're going to be using that term a lot. Another thing we might be using is clocking the T. Now, I don't, you say that a lot. I know a lot of other YouTubers say that a lot. And by other YouTubers, I mean black YouTubers and me. So now,
But
Lauren,
you've never said that. Okay.
he's going to explain to you what clocking the T means.
Clocking the T is like, and I myself don't even know the complete definition of this because I heard it from this YouTuber named Quadir. He would always say it when he was like, it meant like you were telling it how it is, like you were clocking the T, and it was like, I think the T stands for the truth or something.
Oh.
That would make sense. When he explained it to me, he said, honey, baby, listen, this is what it means, honey, baby. Clocking the tea is when the tea is hot at the kettle, honey. It is spicy, honey. It has some cumin in it, and it has a little bit of tea bag in it. It was very confusing. So your way makes more sense to me. But I understand his way, too, because I like tea.
Yeah.
I would say his way makes no sense, but clocking the truth makes sense.
And then you can spill the tea as well. Spill the truth.
Oh.
And then people have variations on it, like spill that Lipton or spill that brisk.
What do you think?
Stop it. No, they do not.
serious.
No, they don't.
Yes, they
it's
do.
so stupid.
What do you think Lauren's
funny.
tea is? Like cami?
My what? Oh, my tea? Oh, totes cami.
Like a nice
Or
hot
mint.
cami?
Or
Cami
mint.
with honey.
Ooh.
I'll take my cami sans honey.
Oh.
Ugh,
Yeah.
You're so
You're
anorexic.
just dry tea.
Totes.
You're just a tea bag. You're not even dipped. Oh, you're so bland.
Oh, it's so gross.
No sugar added.
None.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about how you started. Now, listen, I did watch your Draw My Life, which is like the new Wikipedia. It's awesome.
It's so great.
I had to do no research. I watched Draw My
Genius.
Life, which I had already seen, so I know your whole life story, which is great. And one thing I thought was interesting was you said, and I don't know if this is getting too personal, but you said near the beginning of the video that you didn't know that your mom was a lesbian. You like found out like, oh, how old were you?
I don't even remember. I just remember I was in my room on my floor. I think it was like 6th grade or so. It was definitely elementary school. And she just came up to me and she's like, I don't even remember what we were talking about before. It was so random. And she's like, we, your parents, are what society would call lesbians. And I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. And I was like,
And then
"Oh,
she got
okay."
2 pairs of scissors and she goes, listen, I'm going to
Right.
explain this.
So you had
That's-
another mom. She wasn't like swinging single lesbian.
No.
So what did you think? She was like the man?
Well, I didn't really know. I mean, I knew they slept together. They were like, we went everywhere together, but I was just so young. I didn't really like.
My
think
mom
like,
sleeps
oh,
with her nanny.
Did you
yeah.
did you call them both mom?
No. I just called my birth mom.
Do you
And
know
then
who
you-
your dad is?
Yes.
Am I allowed to ask?
I don't, you're asking.
I mean, I don't know
I
where.
don't know. We should go to Maury or something. But no, I do know who my dad is.
But I mean, was it somebody? Was it like? I mean, stop me. You don't have to answer. Was it like a sperm donor situation, or it was like? It was like.
Looking
wait.
back on it now, it kind of was.
So your mom was a lesbian her whole life. It wasn't like she was married, had you, and then was like, fuck dick.
No.
Not fuck dick.
It's because we're from
Right.
Arkansas, and so it's very like conservative, and so she like
Gotcha.
had the family and was having kids, doing what she thought
Interesting.
she should be doing, but she
Now-
saw the light eventually.
Wow.
Now, was that something that made you stand out in school, or made you, people just kind of be like, "Oh, why do you have 2 minivans dropping you off?" Or like, like what was like?
I don't think people. I think people knew, but it was never something like me and my friends talked about that much until like high school, and even then it wasn't a big deal.
That's so cool, though.
Did you get like 2 notes in your lunch bag?
I got 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
although creepy.
Yeah.
Your mom's a little overly attached.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you started making videos kind of late, right? Because in your Draw My Life, you said that you did the high school thing, you did all that, and then you started making videos in college?
Yeah, I didn't discover like what YouTube was until after I graduated high school.
Did you see Scarlett taking a tumble? And you're
I
like,
did.
I can do that.
But see, I'd seen stuff like that. I'd seen Scarlett take a tumble. I saw Charlie rip my finger and like all that stuff. But I'd never seen like the community. And ironically, you're one of the first ones I saw.
Oh,
no.
really?
And then you were terrified.
No,
And you were like,
so
back to
inspired.
Scarlett.
So I got to get away from this
Which
dangerous part
do you
of the
remember
internet.
which video inspired you so much?
I think it was whichever one you had Quadira in. You
Really?
had
You were
featured,
like
3 people.
You were like, oh, Shane is acting black, and I'm actually black. I can do
There
this.
was one you had like it was either Sinead or the crazy mom, and they like went in the room and just started performing Lady Gaga like Poker Face or something.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I was
Classic
filming
Shane
that?
Dawson.
How weird. It's a normal, everyday occurrence.
Yeah, it sounded like.
So what made you want to talk about, because you talk about everything in your videos, and you're really open, which I love, but you also talk about celebrities a lot, which I really love.
Yeah.
So what made you want to do that?
When I saw the interaction between like your viewers and Quadira's viewers and just whoever I was watching, I just thought that I should have something I was passionate about. I was definitely interested in pop culture, so if I was going to be doing it, I wanted it to be something I could like interact with people well and find other people who had common interests.
Now, was there something at the time that, was it something like, you know, Britney Spears shaved her head or whatever it was at the time, and you're like, oh shit, gotta make a video about this, and that got you into it?
It was the Jonas Brothers concert in St. Louis, and their crazy fans had been in like a parking lot,
Oh yeah, that'll do
and they
it.
were making posters and causing chaos, and like I was annoyed trying to get to like where I was going, and they were just everywhere, and I had like that authentic built-up rage.
Oh,
I was like, I need to talk about this.
Where are they now? Not the Jonas Brothers, but where are their fans? Because they're not with the Jonas Brothers anymore.
Oh.
Ooh, they're probably with Bieber, with One Direction.
Are they older?
I
They're
think they
older.
grew
though.
up.
You think? No, me and Matt were watching this show on E! Or something, and they had the reality show, and they were going to this place, and they had like all these fans like in like a square block just like screaming, and we were like, they
Really?
totally set that up.
I think they might
Oh
have set that
no!
up. Yeah.
You know, I went at the height of the Jonas Brothers, probably when you started YouTube. I went to the Grove, which for people who don't know, it's kind of like an outside mall in LA. And I walked in, it was a sea of thousands and thousands of fat 12-year-old Mexican girls. And I was like, oh my God, like this is YouTube audience. Perfect. I'm going to fit in. But no, it was a Jonas Brothers, a free concert, by the way, which I'm not saying that's why they're all fat and Mexican. I'm just saying it was a free concert. Girl, I was there. It was free. I walk in and the Jonas Brothers are on stage. Literally, like, I've never seen so many insane, crazy people. But what's crazy is a year later, nobody. Like, what the fuck? It's terrifying.
It happens to all the boy
Is that going to
bands.
happen to me? I mean, I don't have
Yes.
that many fans, but like, are they all of a sudden just going to be like, peace?
Yes. It happens to all the boy bands. I mean, I feel like specifically like the boy bands because they're such a specific thing. Like I was not. I mean, I'm gonna date myself.
Oh God, are you
guys.
talking about like the Monkeys or something? The Beatles?
No, but like NKOTB, New Kids on the Block. That was the big thing when I was growing up. I was never like obsessive. Like I had friends that were, and I would always like kind of look at them and suspect, like, what are you freaking out about? And then like you move up, you grow up, and then they're doing the reunion tour, and it's just sad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it Jonas Brothers going to do a reunion tour?
I'm sure.
Are they doing
Aren't they
it now?
still singing?
Of course.
Well, I know they made a song about dropping pom poms on the ground and getting fucked in the ass or something. I don't know. I
I
wasn't.
think I heard
listening
like
to it.
30 seconds of that.
By the way, I'd love to have one of them on the show.
Oh my God, no, it'd be
Dream-
amazing.
dream.
We'd probably end up with like
Get Nick.
Kevin.
Oh,
No.
that's what you would call shade.
That is what you call throwing mad shade. Listen, I'm
You
just
do listen to our podcast.
I'm just clocking T's all around. You know, I'm dotting the I's.
You are clocking T's.
I'm
You
dotting the
can't
I
help
on
it.
Kevin. No, I think the Jonas Brothers, I actually had some questions written down that I'll get to later about pop culture that I want to ask you. But one of them was, do you think One Direction is the next Jonas Brothers? And I don't mean that in a good way.
Yes. I know what you mean, and yes.
Really?
Yes.
Now, do you ever talk about that in videos or on Twitter?
I used to, but then I got like death threats and everything, and I got a little bit scared, so I stopped.
But I mean, I feel this. Okay, the reason I bring this up is because the same thing happened to me, and I mean, I don't. Well, I guess I talk about One Direction sometimes, but I don't understand them, so I try not to talk about them. I don't even know what country they're from. What are they?
They're British.
German,
British, right?
I don't know.
British, I think.
Nazis.
But they're
Whatever.
like a Simon Cowell put together, not real.
Yeah, they're from the
They're
X
not like a
Factor.
real. They didn't like meet and like decide
They're
to
not
be in a
best
band.
friends.
I mean, I don't know what they are now, but Simon Cowell put them together, right?
Well, so I saw all these kids talking about how obsessed they are with them and how they're going to be around forever and they're going to stand for life. Hashtag Stand for Life. And then I was like, you guys, do you remember 2 years ago with the Jonas Brothers? Do you remember that your older sisters were doing the same thing for the Jonas Brothers? And then a year later ripped all the fucking magazines off the wall and the posters off the wall and don't give a shit anymore? That's going to happen, right?
It is, or one of them's gonna be so popular that nobody cares about the other one.
Yeah.
Which one?
Probably Harry Styles.
I
What does
don't
he
know
do?
because everybody thought that JC Chazez was going to be the breakout of NSYNC. Everybody
Justin
thought
did.
that.
And you know why?
I
Because
mean,
he cried about Britney.
he's amazing because he's amazing. But JC Chazez was the Harry Styles. He
Wait,
was
so
the
is
one.
Harry Styles going to become more famous because he's crying about Taylor?
No, I think it's going to be one we don't even actually. I don't know.
It's going to be the Mexican one with the big nipples. What's his name?
We can all
It's going to be the guy,
we can all
Zayn.
dream.
Well, anyways, back to you, which is more interesting.
Wait, so how long? When did you start? When exactly did you start the videos?
July of 2009.
Oh wow! And then so
Yeah.
when did you move to LA?
In September 2011.
All right, so you've been here for a minute. You're
Yeah,
doing
almost
it.
2 years.
What made you, I mean, I already know because I watched your Drama Live,
Mm-hmm.
but for those who didn't, what made you decide to finally say, fuck it, I'm moving to LA?
I just was so bored and unhappy in Missouri. It was like I felt suffocated.
Who
I
were
felt
you?
like-
Were you living on campus?
I lived on campus for freshman year, and then second year when I moved, I was with my friend Murphy. He was fabulous.
Where'd you go to
by the way.
school?
The University of Missouri Columbia.
I've
Yeah.
been to Columbia.
Really?
I've been to that airport. Yeah. And the only flights that they have are like going to St. Louis. I have.
That's
Wait, I thought you
true.
said you were
That
living in
small, like, corny
misery.
airport.
I thought you said you were living in
It's
misery.
the same thing. That's what people say that all the time.
No, Columbia's bad. It's, well,
It
yeah.
is. It's a small town.
Yeah.
Very,
Oh.
very small town.
Well, now, was it hard making video? Because I have a problem making videos when there's people around. I feel really uncomfortable.
Yep.
Did you have a problem like screaming at the top of your lungs?
Yes.
Fuck that motherfucker!
Yes, I still do.
What do you do?
I preferably like everyone to leave the premises. And in school, I had to just wait till my roommates were gone. And
Did anybody like call the cops? Like, oh my god, I think the Jonas Brothers are getting raped.
no,
And they're
thank
liking it.
goodness. But there's times where I've had my friends in like the background, and then they just start like inputting their 2 cents. And
Ew.
we're just like on The View or something.
Oh, and they just want to like cut it out.
Yeah, I'm like,
do
"Get
you
outta
cut it
here."
out?
Sometimes I do, but sometimes they're funny, and so it like works.
Sidekicks are always funny, right, guys?
I'm gonna cut you out later. Don't. Your microphone isn't even on.
Shade.
So
I mean,
much. It's so shady in
It
here.
is super shady.
Thank God I have
here.
terrible skin.
We're under like a big umbrella.
I know. Thank
I
God.
carry around an umbrella of shade wherever I go.
Thank God I'm so pale.
Okay, so your name on YouTube, which is
Yes.
King. Okay, it's Kingsley, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just type in Kingsley and then I click on whatever pops
Yeah,
up.
whichever. But
Now, what made you want to do that as your name? Because your Twitter name is like Kingsley with like 100 Y's, and then your Facebook, like, why are all your names different?
okay, with Twitter, I had Kingsley with 3 Y's because when I signed up for Twitter, Kingsley was taken. And so I was just like, oh.
What about it's Kingsley, bitch? That was taken.
It was too many characters. You remember when Twitter first started, you could only have a username that was like, I don't even know how many words.
Really? Because they don't
Letters.
do that anymore.
Yeah,
Because
it's
I've
gone
seen
now.
like Harry Styles do me in the butt hard.
Mhm.
Hashtag
It's
I love
crazy
life.
now, but back in the day.
Is,
Yeah.
is the one who has Kingsley, are they a fan or they're just a Kingsley?
No, it's just some black guy named Kingsley. He's just sitting there.
Is that like a, okay, just for the record, all Kingsleys are black? I mean, what are we thinking?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's like a British one.
Even the one in Harry Potter's black. Just
Really?
a very
What is-
strong black name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I before I sort of knew Kingsley, I was like, why do I feel like he's black? like, I don't know.
Because the only people I want on this podcast are black people. That's why, Lauren. That's who I get along with. That's the opposite of shade. I'm throwing sun.
Oh.
I'm throwing
Illuminated.
UVs. I'll leave that up to black people. I'm not going to make up terms.
All right.
Wait, what were you? Oh yeah, okay, the name. So now your name, it's Kingsley, bitch. Is that because obviously Britney Spears?
Yes.
Are-
You
so
hit the nail on the head.
Are you? I hit the nail on the shaved crazy head.
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy Britney times.
But you stand for her?
I did. I do.
You did.
I do. I was talking in the context of putting my username, but I still do.
Because I saw a tweet you did today, which was talking about her new song, which I heard in the car. And I thought I had 10 cell phones going off at the same time. And then I thought I heard somebody die. But it was just her song. Which
Isn't
is,
it for like the Smurfs movie too?
I mean, don't get me
Yeah.
started. It's for
Yeah.
anytime a pop star is like, I have a new song for the Smurf soundtrack. I instantly ignore it.
And I love how I read something about it, and she was like, "I did it because my boys love it," and I'm like, "You did it for a paycheck, bitch."
Oh, yeah.
So true. Okay, wait. So you said that you like the song because it's bad, right?
Yeah, it's so it reminds me of, like, Call Me Maybe. It's just so cheesy and corny, and like I just want to be like driving along the coast with like it playing in a convertible with like wind blowing.
Britney
my
Spears would do
hair.
that. She'd
what-
have her baby not in a car seat.
I was like, "Wait,
On
what
her
hair?
lap,
What hair
just
are you gonna
like-
have this blowing?" By the way,
I have hair.
I mean,
Now, yes, he's not bald. He's wearing a hat. That doesn't mean he's bald.
I
Not
know,
everybody
but I
wears
just feel like
hats.
I'm gonna be racist, but I feel like can black people really have like wind through their hair?
No,
Do you know what I mean?
unless they perm it, they could get a perm.
Do you know what I
like
mean?
Cat Williams, and then they'll just be like,
Do you know what I mean? I mean, come on,
whipping it back and forth.
Willow Smith did it.
Yeah.
girl, she did.
That was not her hair, though.
No, I don't think it
Can
was.
we talk about Will Smith for a minute? Not. I'm sorry. We were talking about black people, and then Will Smith popped in my head right away. Now, am I the only one that's like annoyed by his son?
Nope.
You're annoyed by him too?
Yes.
Well, okay. Now I'm gonna let you explain. What annoys you?
Okay. What annoys me is that I don't think that he can act that well. And he's getting like these roles. And it's like I thought he was good in The Pursuit of Happiness. But now I just feel like Will's just putting in like crap for no reason.
In everything. And he's going on all these talk shows, and he's not smiling. He looks angry all the time, and something about him frustrates me. And when that movie bombed at the box office, I got so happy.
Didn't they say it was like a Scientology secretly like promoting Scientology kind of a movie?
I don't know what the hell it was.
It was promoting
like,
bad acting, and it was promoting Will Smith's son, who looks like a weird, like...
Will Smith.
You know what he reminds me of? You know when you go to, like, Denny's, and they have, like, those quarter machine toy things, and they have those little homies? You know what I'm talking about? And they
Like
have,
the
like,
bobbleheads kind of?
yeah, and they have, like, weird melted black faces. Like, he kind he kind of reminds me of a homie, like a little homie.
I don't think he has a melted black.
Yes, he does. He looks like a praying mantis. He's definitely not coming on the show, by the way. We're not going to get him after this. Willow Smith. Well,
Willow. Maybe we got her though. She's good.
Willow's funny to me.
Will or
in like
Willow?
a-
Willow.
Oh, I don't know.
She's just very what's the word? She's very strange. But she's very like she's so like defiant. I think she's just
Is she?
awesome. Yeah. Like I don't know, her brother seems arrogant, but she just seems like
I feel like
lost.
she's just a robot. Like, I feel like Jada Pinkett, like, plugs her in at night.
Yeah.
And then, like, unplugs her. And it's like this weird... I've seen her in interviews, and they're like, oh, are you excited about having the #1 song? And she's like, yes, I am very excited to be doing so well in this community of musicians. It was so fake and so weird, and I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I kind of buy the robot thing too. It's kind of
I don't
weird. Yeah.
All right, anyways, back on track. We get off topic a lot. So you're making these videos. Now, you talk about celebrities. Have you ever ran into a celebrity you talked about and had a weird experience?
I don't think so.
Did you ever get shade on like Twitter or something? See what I just did there? From a celebrity? Somebody knows.
Yeah, because
I
you've
don't
had some
think I've
viral
ever
videos.
I'm trying to think. Like I want to say there are, but I really don't think I've ever had any run-ins or any weird things except
Really?
with Drake Bell.
Oh,
That was
Whoa.
on Twitter. That wasn't in real
Wait,
life.
what
Wait,
happened on Twitter with
explain,
Drake Bell?
discuss,
Nothing.
go. Something.
He was going on like this rampage against Justin Bieber, I guess, like making his fans upset. He just kept posting like weird pictures and just talking about him. And I made this video about how he was an attention whore. And then he like shot back at me. He was like, "All you do in your videos are talk about people." And I was
So he
just
knew
like,
who you were.
I guess.
That's cool.
And are you a believer? Is that what happened?
I'm a little bit of a believer.
I mean,
Now,
it
Rebecca
sounds
Black
like
was on the show, and she said she was only on because her name is Black. She's not Black.
Yeah,
but
no,
her
we
name
get-
is Black, so she's fine.
So why was Joey here?
He's beautiful and has great teeth.
I was going to make a really dirty joke, but I'll keep it.
Oh, I think I know where you were going.
I think he'd like it. You
He's
can
probably
say-
had some black inside. No.
Oh!
Or he's been... No, I don't mean it like that.
Yeah. No. Oh, how did you mean it?
No. No, Joey's my boyfriend. Leave him alone. So Rebecca Black was on, and she was talking about Drake Bell and Justin Bieber and how she used to be a believer, and she's not anymore because now Belieber has gone crazy. Do you like that he's going crazy?
I don't see him going crazy.
Really?
What?
I don't.
What
I
do you
just see
What do
it-
you call it?
I don't know. Like if I was, what is he, 19, 20? If I was 19, I had a Ferrari, I'd be like speeding around too, you know?
He's not just speeding. He's spitting in people's faces.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That wasn't real.
That wasn't real?
No,
Why?
because they said it wasn't.
Who said it wasn't?
Him.
Him? Oh. Are you kidding me? I have spit in so many people's faces and
I
said it
think
didn't happen.
It's something. I mean, nobody at 19 should be driving around in a Ferrari. I mean, like, it's a disaster. But like, he does have the. He has a. He's going crazy. Like, he's losing his mind.
We need to save him.
How do you suggest we do that?
Well, you know what I think he needs to do? I think he needs to go away for a while because Justin Timberlake did NSYNC, and then didn't he kind of go away for a couple years and came back with that Cry Me a River song?
Oh God, it was.
Am
so
I
good.
making that up?
No,
He waited to grow up so he wasn't awkward. Because right now Justin Bieber's a little
The problem
awkward.
is that Bieber like has the body of a 9-year-old, and he just keeps covering it with tattoos to like, to overcompensate and like drive Ferrari. So he's like mad because he's like not growing up. He literally looks like a 7-year-old.
This conversation's breaking my heart.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, what do you think? Why are you
Defend
standing
him.
for him?
Yeah, stand him.
You
Right
know,
now.
I just think he's a young guy in the spotlight. Just broke up with the girl he was dating for, about a year or so, and just has
But
all
he
these
cheated on
cameras
her.
on him. He cheated on her. Where is all this
I have
coming
inside
from?
knowledge actually on this. I'm not lying.
Ooh.
I can't say who, but
You do?
I have somebody that knows Selena.
Spill the
and
tea,
yes.
Shane.
Really?
Well, the tea is real hot, y'all. It could burn your mouth.
real?
Okay, so
You
get an
never
ice
told
cube for
me.
this tea. I actually haven't told you. I'm trying to keep secrets nowadays. It's kind of
Ew,
hard.
gross.
No, but yes, he did cheat on her multiple times, and it broke her little wizard heart.
I mean, by the way, if you're why are you're 19 years old? Like, you should be like going out with a million girls or boys, whatever. You're
When
into.
I was
Yeah.
19, I was just like
Well,
masturbating
we're
with
not
fruit.
I'm saying if one has the opportunity. I mean, I think you didn't have,
Have
the
you ever masturbated with fruit?
Oh, I don't think I no.
Really? You're
No,
lying.
I've never had that urge.
You've never done anything with like random objects?
No.
Toothbrush
No.
up the butt? Really?
No.
Nothing?
Who would stick a toothbrush
Yeah.
up their butt?
I don't know.
What kind of unsanitary mess is that?
I don't know who would do that. That is weird and creepy.
When you said toothbrush, I was like, how do you masturbate with a toothbrush? I'm like, oh, up the butt. I get it. Okay. Got
Well,
it.
okay, so one time.
No.
Now, which end do you put in the butt?
Well, that's the thing. It depends
Oh.
on what you want.
Yeah.
And how
Okay.
bloody you want
I bet it would.
Was it a vibrating toothbrush?
Oh.
I have one of those.
it. No, but I do have a vibrating razor.
Oh.
But it's a little short. It's thick. and It's
Razor.
a little short. Let me just explain. I was 12 years old, and I was really into, touching myself because I'm 12. And I was watching Dr. Sue, who was this old, creepy woman on oxygen.
I
right?
remember her at night.
Yes, and she would be like, caller, do you have a question? And a guy would be like, I can't come properly. And she'd be like, well, you need to stick something up your butt to hit your G-spot. You need to get something up there. Use whatever you got. She didn't sound like Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know why I did her like that. But no, so after that, I was like, well, I'll try it. So I stuck a toothbrush up my butt. And nothing happened. And I took it out and I cleaned the poop off and I was really ashamed.
Oh my God.
I know. I thought I got AIDS because I was 12. I didn't know how to get AIDS. I was like, oh my God, I got AIDS because they say gay people get AIDS. And then I just stuck a toothbrush on my gut. That sounds gay. Anyways, the next day, God played a trick on me. My brother walked in to me and my mom and said, you guys know there's poop on the toothbrush? And my heart fucking went boosh. And I'm like, oh my God, how do I make that? How do I cover this up? How do I cover this up? I'll pretend like I was cleaning poop off the toilet with it, whatever. And then he goes, yeah, I was watching a special on Discovery Channel and they say that poop floats out of the toilet like particles and goes on the brush. Isn't that crazy? So he didn't see the brush. He was just watching a special. And literally I was like, oh my God, that was God's way of telling me to stop sticking things up my butt.
Did you listen to God?
No.
I tried the razor because it was vibrating. And I thought, well, it's smaller and nothing happened.
Boys are so disgusting.
Hey.
You have a hole.
I
You
don't
plug it?
stick inanimate objects up it.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like your ring finger with a ring on it. Okay. Speaking of awkward sex conversations, can we talk about Selena Gomez and her new music video for a second? Because I
No.
really want your opinion on that.
Okay.
Now, why does it make me so uncomfortable?
Probably because she's like a
What music
frolicking around
videos?
this
So we know
field.
everybody what we're talking
Oh,
about.
it's called Come and Get It.
Okay.
C-U-M.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. Go on.
She believes it.
So gullible. No, just I don't know. She's still, you know how you were talking about how Bieber has like the body of like a child. She still has like
She has the face of a
and-
child.
She
Yeah.
does. I
She has a
noticed
baby
that.
face.
Yeah.
And the voice.
It's uncomfortable. My niece is into her, and like I watch it, and it just seems like a John Monet thing. Like you're sticking a little girl in like a lot of makeup, and it's like
Well,
she's
she's
gonna
like
die.
frolicking around in fire,
Yes,
which is dangerous.
and water,
it's
getting
just
her
wet.
weave wet.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's so wet.
Getting her wee wet.
Her weave was dripping in that video.
it's crazy.
And then the whole song is about come and get it, which is about sex. Wasn't it a Rihanna song originally?
Mhm.
So
supposed
it's
to be for
obviously
Rihanna.
about sex.
Yeah, it's definitely about.
Or like about getting beat up.
For
like,
the
come and
record,
get
like
it.
Rihanna started her whole thing when she was super young, but it's like because she's black and like looks like more of a woman, like people are like we're more okay with it. But she was really young when she was talking about really bad.
But Selena started on Disney. If she
I
started
know.
as a singer, it'd be fine.
If she was never on Disney, nobody would care.
Not to
No.
segue, but it's the same thing. Miley, by the way, can we all agree, is absolutely trying to be Rihanna
Black.
right now.
Oh.
Beyond black, but just Rihanna specifically. Like she's got the weird like side boob tattoos. She's got like the hair. She's doing the
The
song.
way she sings.
The way she sings, she's
like
trying
like
so
I
hard.
can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. Like she's fucking Jamaican.
She
out
is
of
trying
nowhere.
La daddy daddy.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know what the
La
hell
da
she's
da.
talking about. She's at some party doing shit.
Now, what do you think about her?
I actually like Miley.
I kind of like her too.
I do too. I feel bad for her. You know what? I think she gets so much crap because she was like bigger, if that makes any sense.
Because she was fat?
Like when she was a child star, she was like bigger than Selena.
oh, like more
So
famous.
now that she's like trying to be edgy, it's like
I think the problem with Miley is I genuinely miss Hannah Montana. And I know that sounds weird, but on that show, the character of Hannah Montana with the blonde wig and the sparkly jacket and the hey y'all, I was like, damn, if I was a kid, I'd be obsessed with her. Like she was so fucking cool. And the songs were so good and her dance moves were good. And then I didn't really like Miley that much. I was like, oh, she's annoying. She eats chicken all the time. She gets molested by her dad. Like, I'm annoyed. And then when she put on that blonde wig, I was like, fuck yeah. So I feel like maybe that's a problem. People just miss Hannah.
I think it's what you were saying. It's like because she started off as that. Like if she came out today with this song, I'm not saying it would do well, but people wouldn't be as pissed.
right.
It's like you.
She'd just be like just some slutty girl.
Yeah, like I don't know the Disney Nickelodeon stars going. I think it's hard to transition.
It's very hard.
Well, speaking of transitioning, I'm about to transition to my last question about celebrities, which is, and we'll do this quick because I could talk about this bitch all day.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck is going on with Amanda Bynes?
Oh my god.
I saw your video about it, and I agreed with everything you said. But for people who haven't seen that video, I mean, what do we do? We need to do something.
We do. First of all, did you grow up with Amanda Bynes?
Yes.
Like you remember Amanda,
Amanda
like
Show.
Amanda Show.
I remember
All that.
all that. I
Dear
remember
Ashley.
Dear Ashley. I remember The Dancing Lobsters. I remember all Big Fat Liar, which is a good movie.
I love that movie.
I watched it a year ago, and it's still funny.
It's hilarious.
I know.
It's one of the best things
So
she's
was
ever
she
done.
always crazy, do you think?
I don't know. I thought she was faking because it came out of nowhere. It was such like a just out of nowhere, her in the middle of the streets with her crazy ass blonde wig and those
Yeah.
piercings in her cheeks. Like
Who does piercings in their cheeks? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
When you take it out, do you have holes in your cheeks?
Yes.
Oh.
They might just be magnets though. It might be all fake.
No, in court, she took them out, and there's holes in her
Do you think
cheeks.
she's doing? Remember when like Joaquin Phoenix did that crazy thing for a year and like just to do a documentary, and then everybody was like, "Yeah, it's not funny," and it didn't do well. Do you think that that's what she's doing?
That's
And
what I was thinking.
maybe she's gonna pop.
I
I
thought
just
that
don't
too,
know.
but she's been arrested. I don't think she'd go that far.
Yeah, she's
Joaquin
been
was never
arrested.
arrested.
No, I think he was. I feel
No.
like he was.
No.
Wasn't he drunk or something?
There,
or-
I am telling you, I think something happened.
Well, let's all pray. Let's all take a moment of silence. Okay, that was
Okay, I'm
enough.
good. I'm good.
And hopefully she'll get her shit together. Now, speaking of crazy celebrities, I have a fun game that I want to play that I just made up
Okay.
called Celebrity Tweets. And I'm going to read you guys some celebrity tweets, and you have to guess who it is.
Oh, okay.
These are hard.
All
Ready
right.
for this?
Yeah.
First one. Do ants have dicks?
Paris Hilton.
Why? Because she'd want to get in
It
on
just
that.
sounds stupid.
Ooh, I wonder if ants have dicks.
Andy Dick?
Oh, good guess.
Thank
but
you.
no, he'd do anything. No, that's actually Kourtney Kardashian.
Oh,
Do
the hell is she asking that question for?
Do you like the Kardashians?
Yes.
No! Get the fuck out.
God.
They're horrible.
You know they are, but they're such a guilty pleasure. I can't help watching them if they're ever on.
Why?
They're just so funny. Like they're just going about their lives. They're just so funny to me. I don't know.
But
They're
does
so
it doesn't
goofy.
make you angry that they're making $100 billion just being funny for themselves? You're being funny for yourself, and so am I. We're not making that much money.
No.
Well,
Do we need to make a sex tape? Because we'll make one right now.
yeah.
Lauren
we should
will film
definitely
it.
do that.
I'm ready.
She'll throw her
Wow.
tea all over us.
Ew. Next tweet.
Ew, so much shade from her.
Ew, super shade.
Okay, next tweet. Oh God, this is a good one. I'm laying in bed right now with my mommy, and I'm scratching her bug bites. A winky face.
I feel like I'm gonna go on a limb and say that was them talking about their dog. Like I feel like that was like the voice of like a celebrity's dog.
No, who has Twitter for their dog?
I mean,
But who in the hell is sitting in bed scratching their mom's like bumps or
Think about it, because you just answered the question. Who would do that? You know who would do that?
Kim Kardashian?
wait, hold on.
Kim Kardashian's like eating her mom out. Like, there's not
That
bugs
is
by
so
it.
gross.
Her mom is like, Kim, get over here. Eat me out. I want to feel Kanye.
It's not precious.
Oh my God! What if Kim Kardashian's is like the Precious House? Do you think she ever gets hit in the head with a frying pan? That's why she's such an idiot.
Yes, I do. Wait, who is? Wait, my guess would be, like Brooke Charvet or something.
Who the
like,
fuck is that?
Like
Yeah,
the host
like, who
of like
is that?
the host of like Dancing with the Stars.
I don't know who that
Bye.
is. No, it's Miley Cyrus, y'all.
Oh.
You didn't think that? Of
No.
course she would be doing that.
I mean, now that you've said it, I'm not
Now you
surprised.
picture it. She's probably biting them.
Ew.
Okay, now this one is my favorite. It says, I want to do something positive for children that impacts them in a positive way. That's why I'm thinking about opening up an abortion clinic.
Oh my God.
And there was no LOL at the end of that tweet. I feel like that was a serious tweet.
That's hilarious.
Was that you?
No! I mean, I retweeted it, but no.
Who's demented enough to say that?
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a black person.
Okay.
Wiz Khalifa.
Who?
Wiz Khalifa.
What is that something that...
Isn't
That
he-
sounds like a vagina
Oh
thing.
my gosh, I'm done with you.
Like
Can I
you
leave?
Khalif?
No, he's a rapper.
Lauren, did you Khalifa?
No, but I knew that it was.
Did
a
you
rapper.
whiz and then Khalifa?
I knew it was a rapper, but that's like all I knew.
Oh,
He's so
really?
much cooler than
Yeah.
Shane.
I don't know what that means.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Kingsley.
Wait, was that shade? Because I am getting really
That was
cold right
Wait,
now.
the
hold
most
on.
Shade we've thrown
It's a
today.
black person.
It's a black person, and it is a rapper.
and it is a rapper. Well,
50
it's
Cent.
Kanye.
Yes, it's
Really?
50 Cent.
Yeah.
Do you think he was joking?
Nope.
I
His
feel like-
Twitter is a mess.
I wish his mom would have invented an abortion clinic. I'm kidding. Kidding. And the last and final one, which is the be-all and end-all of the best celebrity tweets. Quality over quantity. Who do you think that was? A really smart person. Somebody who really gets it. Somebody who, like, is living a great life.
Can we have hints?
Okay. The queen of Twitter? Hello?
Lady Gaga?
Ew, she hasn't been on Twitter in months. She's in a wheelchair
Rihanna?
somewhere. No.
Britney?
Come
Who the hell is
on.
the queen of Twitter?
Yeah.
I mean, can I
Um,
just mention the fact that... Is this your boyfriend, by the way?
No.
It's not?
No, it's my roommate.
Oh, well, can I mention the fact that your roommate is in the corner right now freaking out because he knows the answer and he's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Run over to the microphone and say it.
It's Amanda Bynes.
Oh.
By the queen of Twitter. What kind of false
She is
trail?
the queen
She
of
definitely
Twitter.
is. She definitely is.
At the moment, she is the reigning queen.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I have never checked some... I'm blocked from her, by the way, and I still go to... I know, she blocked me. So much shade. Amanda,
you didn't know?
Amanda, her wig is throwing off lots of
I
shade.
think weren't you talking about that
Mhm.
when
Yeah.
you had Joey on? What
Yeah.
But-
happened?
I don't know. I just tweeted her and said, you're crazy. Get some help. I love you. And then she just blocked me.
By the way, it's
Damn.
not exactly what he tweeted.
I mean, maybe that was a
By
stretch.
the by, like.
But no, but she's a queen. Come on, I check her Twitter every day for new updates.
Yeah, she's amazing. I just checked it before we started this, and she was like, "I can't wait to have all my surgery so I can start taking pictures again."
Yeah, she's like about to release an album or something.
Who? But
She
I
signed with Chinga Chang Records.
I want to know who the doctor is that would agree to do her surgery. Like, they should be on trial. There should be like Conrad Murray, like Michael Jackson shit going on if they do like anything for her. She's not
okay,
in her right
calm
head.
down, everybody.
Sorry,
she'll
I'm
be
getting
dead by the
upset.
time this.
Are we
goes
calling
out
your
anyway.
mom yet?
Yes, we're calling my mom. My mom, every show, my mom is going to have the last question. She never knows who the guest is going to be, so she's never prepared. It's very exciting. Let's see. We're
Okay,
calling her
we'll
right
just wait.
now.
Thank you, technology.
Okay. I'm so excited. I wonder what she's doing.
I wonder what she is.
Do you think
doing.
she's throwing shade somewhere?
I think she's hanging out with her Joey Graceffa doll, probably.
She does have a Joey Graceffa doll. She,
Hey, honey.
Mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am here with YouTube extraordinaire. It's Kingsley, bitch.
Oh my gosh! I am so excited.
My mom's obsessed with
Also
YouTube.
have gorgeous teeth.
He does have beautiful teeth.
Say thank you,
Yeah,
Kingsley.
it must be gorgeous teeth month or something.
Thanks, Mama Dawson.
So, Mom, what is your question?
Oh my gosh, I am like shaking and so excited because who could better answer this than Kingsley Okay, Kingsley. Entertainment Tonight put out 3 points about Ken's baby girl. Do you know what they are?
Oh, this is like a quiz.
It's like a pop
3
quiz.
points?
No. I have a question about it.
Oh.
Okay, and Kingsley, I just want his opinion. 1, the baby girl weighs under 5 pounds. She has dark hair, and she may have a name beginning with a K.
Uh-huh.
So I want to ask you, honey, what do you think they've named her, and it begins with a K?
Wait, so do you have the answer? Is this a pop quiz?
Yeah, this is new.
No. What does he think?
Oh.
They haven't told us yet.
Well, it is going to be a K because they're obsessed with K. That whole family's obsessed with K.
I know. Are there any more K names? I mean, Kingsley. That's
Well,
obvious.
you know, they're very like Kanye. He has a huge ego, and Kim is just so full of herself.
On Good Morning America, they were throwing names out, and the funniest one was Coco. And I thought that was funny because with a K.
My mom is insanely racist, by the way. She thought
Coco or-
Coco was hilarious.
She's like dying
Oh
right
So I just want to see Kingsley. Who knows? I'll bet you he'll know what they're going to name.
Come on,
baby
Kingsley. What's your
girl.
best guess?
Give
now.
her-
My best guess for their name is Christ.
Christ.
With a K.
With a K.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Oh, genius. Christ
What do you think,
with a
Mom?
K.
Do you think that's the second coming of Christ? Scarily enough.
Oh, he thinks it's going to be Christ?
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
She loves Jesus jokes.
Loves
I
them.
love that. And Kris Jenner. I mean, oh my gosh. She'll jump on that. and try
I
to
love
make
your
a
mom. Can I
fortune.
have her?
And it's
Yeah,
gonna
Mom,
be
he
coming
wants to
Christ.
have you.
I
Mom,
love it.
Mom, Kingsley wants you to be his mom. Can you adopt him?
Oh my gosh.
He wants-
I watched your Draw My Life, and it made me cry.
Aw.
And you don't live that far, so you have to come by and see me.
Okay.
Oh, booty call.
Right? I have a date with Mama
Oh.
Dawson.
Oh.
Have to go to the gym.
Just come by and visit.
Oh.
Your Draw My Life, I just want you to know, is beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you.
Well, he says thank you, Mom, and have fun. Don't be throwing any shade, okay?
Silence. She gets it.
was saying Coco throwing shade.
Yeah, stop throwing shade at Coco. Okay, I love you. I'll see you later.
Love you, bye.
I mean,
I love
there's-
Christ was the best answer. I think that's genius.
That's a good with a K.
Oh.
Christ West Kardashian.
Oh my
It's
God.
gonna be the Kardashians. Gonna be the last name too.
Oh my God.
Christ
well,
Kardashian.
oh, genius. Speaking of, well, black people, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I have our iTunes comment of the day. Oh,
Okay.
I wish we had a theme song.
don't yet.
Comment of the day.
Dun, dun,
dun, dun, dun.
5 stars.
Na 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 na.
Christ. So yes, to get a shout out on the show, you have to leave us a 5-star comment.
Uh-huh.
And this one is from Black Booty. Oh wait, sorry, that's the topic. It's from Faith, and her topic was Black Booty. Okay, it says, "Hi Shane, my name is Faith, and I'm a black person. I've been watching you since the very beginning, and since then I haven't gone a day without watching you. You're my favorite person in the whole world, except for Jesus."
Christ with a K.
I love you so much, and I hope you will say the N-word forever and ever. 10 exclamation marks. Okay, P.S. Tell Lauren I said congratulations.
Oh, thanks, Black Booty.
Are you pregnant? What's going on?
She's about 6 months.
I'm getting married.
Congrats. That's exciting.
Thank you very
What's your baby
much.
going to be named?
Um,
Satan. With a Z. Satan. Well, thank you so much, Black Booty. If you guys want to shout out, leave me some comments, 5-star ratings. Also, really quickly before we go, Kingsley, as if people don't know already, but where can they find you?
You can find me at youtube.com/it's Kingsley bitch and twitter.com/Kingsley with 3 Ys.
Do you have a Vine?
I do have a Vine. It's the same, Kingsley
You have
with
a
3
Vine.
Ys.
What do you
Yes.
do on it?
I've only used it once. I was laying on a bed as dollar bills
Scratching
were
your
thrown all over me.
Scratching both your mom's bug bites.
Yeah.
thank you for coming, Kingsley.
Yeah, thank you so
problem.
much.
Have
Awesome.
fun.
Oh,
Thank you.
Lauren, I was going to give your Twitter
Oh,
shout out.
sure.
At
Please.
Schnipstar,
Schnipstar.
which is the worst Twitter name ever. You can
Thank
follow
you.
me at Shane Dawson, and I will see you guys next time. Hope you have fun hanging with us. We have fun hanging with you. Let's all